Joining us now to share her thoughts is House Deputy Minority Leader France Castro. Good morning, Congresswoman Castro. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, a lot has been said and discussed about this recent laser pointing incident at Ayungin Shoal. For China's Foreign Affairs Ministry spokesperson, they're saying that now it was just a handheld laser speed detector and green light pointer that was used to measure the distance and speed of the Philippine vessel. And that what we're saying, our side, our allegations do not reflect the truth. Can we get your reaction on that, ma'am?
So in that latest statement of China, so it seems that our PSG are lying. So that cannot be because we think of course we will believe our coast guards, and we think this is a direct attack and aggression to our to our country and encouraging in our territory, in our EEZ.
No, I'm sure you heard just a few moments ago, we had a soundbite there from former NSA Clarita Carlos, and she did say that we should stop being meek and go on the offensive in dealing with the situation. Do you share the same sentiment? Masyadong mabait ba tayo dito? And if we are to become more assertive, in what way? What would that look like?
So we should level up our diplomatic relation with China. So we have been writing hundreds of diplomatic protests against the acts of the Chinese the Chinese coast guards. So we should be strong this time, and we will should defend our sovereign rights. And of course we should be, yeah, I believe that that is a good act. We should be stronger this time.
All right, so aside from the note verbalis that we've been sending, what can we do?
Of course, we can do an increased patrols in the West Philippine Sea, especially on our EEZ, and we will encourage and join other ASEAN countries to join with the patrols. And of course, we should also be dapat maging maingat din tayo, no, because the US are in our territory, and we know that there are a crash between China and US. Um, so natatakot tayo na baka madamay tayo dito sa angalan ng US at China. So we should be careful then.
Now, for President Bongbong Marcos, he met with the Chinese ambassador to the Philippines, Huang Xilian, just the other day to discuss this concern. What would you want, or what would you have wanted to see come out of that meeting? The palace said, you have said that a number of note verbales have already been sent to China this year over these more aggressive actions in the disputed waters.
I think the ambassador would also say the same, and would echo the Chinese Coast Guard's statement. So I think this time we should enjoin ASEAN countries to meet. Of course, at ituloy na itong yung conduct of the sea, yung sinasabing ethical conduct of the sea para mapag-usapan na ito.
The fact that some of our allies or our friends from abroad, aside from the US, you have the UK, Germany, Japan, Canada, all very clearly expressing their support for the Philippines in this incident. Does that change anything or improve anything from a Philippine standpoint?
I think that would help. We would exert internal pressure, because the other countries are so sympathetic with our cause, and we know that they will help us in times of this crisis, and we should exert more pressure to our international allies to help us.
All right, ma'am, last question. Can we get your reaction to China's allegations that the U.S. is just using the MDT to get back at them? Do you feel at all that the Philippines is being used as some kind of a pawn in between these two superpowers and the differences they have?
Yes, with the additional EDCA sites in our country, no. So, ginagawa tayong na maiipit tayo doon sa dalawang nag-uumpugang bato. So, so sinasabi natin, nasabi nga natin na nape-pressure din yung China with the presence of the US here. Especially we have additional EDCA sites. In different locations, strategic locations in our country.
All right, ma'am, thank you so much for speaking with us this morning. That was House Deputy Minority Leader and ACT Teachers Party List Representative Franz Castro.